I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some stew goat. First, you will need some goat, of course. I have tomato paste, okay, and that's unsalted. I have pepper. I have my épices right here, my Haitian épices. There will be a link in the description box to show you guys how to make this marinade. This is how I marinate my meat. And I have a few cloves of garlic. This is Goya. Okay, this is Sazon. Okay, and this is what it looks like. And it's, you know, it comes in a box like this, like that right here. Okay, and this is goat flavored Maggi. And over here I have some chicken flavored bouillon right here. Okay, and I have lemon, and I have lemons and sour oranges. You guys can always use the regular sour oranges, but me today I'm using this one. Okay, it's just the it's not the actual sour orange. So let's get started. And I got this at the Caribbean supermarket. If you need some, you can always check out your local Caribbean supermarket. But goat is a little pricey, and kind of rinse it first before I clean it with, you know, lemon and the sour orange. Okay, this is my sour orange. Okay, and then I am going to let it sit. I am going to let it sit for at least 30 minutes in this, you know, juice. And when I come back, I will rinse it with some warm water and I will marinate it, okay? I've been sitting in the lime and orange juice for about 30 minutes now. So I boil some water, not too hot, okay? Make sure it's not too hot. So I'm just going to pour it over. Just to kind of rinse it. The reason why we do this is because the goat has a really strong smell to it. Therefore, if you don't do that, not everybody likes the strong taste of goat. Okay, so okay. So now this is my épices. What I'm gonna do, just for a little acid, I'm just going to pour a little bit of lemon over this. Okay, and just mix it really well. And just drop it. Alright, and then for the garlic, remember if you watch my last video, I told you that when you make your épices, to revive it, you always, you know, use a little garlic, because after the épices been sitting in the fridge for a while, the taste is not the same. So if you add a few cloves of garlic, it will actually revive the épices and enhance the taste. You know, make it fresh. I probably use about 5 cloves of garlic. My garlic smasher right here. So I have my good flavored bouillon here. I'm going to add it. have a half tablespoon of salt. This is clove powder, okay? Not too much. Guys, listen. When I'm cooking, I don't like to measure anything. I just eyeball. That's what I do. I eyeball everything. And then lastly, I'm going to kind of poke. Okay, and just put this just to boil. We're gonna do it all together. And this is a green onion that I'm cutting. Going to taste. I almost forgot, you guys. And this is lily butter. Okay. I'm going to brown my meat. I will be using, this is 1/3 cup of oil. I'm using the same pan that I just rolled the meat on. And I'm just going to brown. See how it's frying? Okay, so what you're gonna want to do now, I have a little bit of hot water, so I'm just gonna mix my tomato paste with some water, because the thing with tomato paste is if you put it directly in the oil without mixing it with some water, it will burn really fast. Okay, so when you do mix it with some oil, it won't, you know, burn too fast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fry my tomato paste. You see? That's what it's supposed to look like. Put 2 of these. I'm going to mix it really well. You see how nice and brown it looks? See? It looks nice and brown. Now I'm just going to pour over. Alright, and this will taste so good. I'm gonna put the water back into it. And I'm going to let it boil for a few minutes.
Encore. Sous classe, ça me dit comment on y. Sous classe, ça me